Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Batman Arkham Origins. As you can see, we're Red Hood, and we're going to take out Black Mask's drug stashes. Okay, let's go.
Holy crap! You seeing this? Come on!
Okay, and the game crashed for no reason. Oh, right. Okay.
Hey, I want to see this. You picked the wrong fight. Fight fair, damn you! Think you're some kind of badass? You ruined everything!
I can get to it easier if I go here first.
Makes sense. I mean, we've had buildings blown up, the bridges wrecked, the assassins killed a bunch of people, and GCPD didn't exactly rise to the occasion. And then there's the bat. Yeah, and then there's the bat. I wonder if the feds are gonna
Okay.
go after him. Probably not at the top of the list. I don't know. He's the only one that managed to get crap done tonight. They might want to talk to him, give him a medal or something. I think the only thing the feds want to give that guy is jail time.
Hmm. Okay. What happened? Okay. I'm not really sure where it is. There it is. Right.
Ah, and here I thought I'd finally met my intellectual equal. So much for that.
All right then.
Brains always triumph over brawn, my friend. Always.
Probably want to go down there, actually. Yeah.
The feds are in town. Makes sense. I mean, we've had buildings blown up, the bridges wrecked, the assassins killed a bunch of people, and GCPD didn't exactly rise to the occasion. And then there's the bat. Yeah, and then there's the bat. I wonder if the feds are gonna go after him. Probably not at the top of their list. I don't know. He's the only one that managed to get crap done tonight. They might want to talk to him. Give him a medal or something.
I think the only thing the feds want to give that guy is jail time.
Guys are in trouble. Let's get in there. Get him surrounded. Don't let up for a second. You're about to have...
Man, he's tearing those guys apart.
They'll never get through us. What is it? Who's this nut?
Wasn't sure if I could walk on that or not. Well, I guess I can't. Hey, that didn't work. Okay, it's probably in that building. Ah, there it is.
Brains always triumph over brawn, my friend. Always.
Fight these guys. Alright, next one is over here.
Brains always triumph over brawn, my friend. Always.
For some reason, there's no sound here.
Show me your skills! There! Move in and take his head! Look, they're all to oppose us! We are warriors! We must try harder!
You can't stop us! Ain't nothing for you over here. Oh! How are you still...
Oh, we got him!
Get off your ass! Is this the end?
Rivers. Have to fight those guys again.
Ah, and here I thought I'd finally met my intellectual equal. So much for that.
Fight the guys again. Oh well.
Screw this! There's a fight! Let's go join the party! I know you want to... Here we go! We gotta work... What the hell are you? I want my...
Okay. What's it say on there? Janice? Janice? Is that what it says? Yeah, it says Janice. Huh.
Brains always triumph over brawn, my friend. Always.
Okay. So now, we'll go over there. Traversing over there probably is not going to be very interesting.
You better. Let's tag in on the action. Send him a message.
Okay, so I figured it's probably not going to be very fun to watch me, traverse, so I decided to cut it out until I got close. Also, I cut it out where I was because the game crashed, so, it was that too. Maybe I have to go in the area, in the bridge area, like inside the bridge. I really can't remember where, it's not realistic to remember where every single drug stash is, unless you played it, an insane amount of times. Alright. I think I've only gone after the drug stashes one other time, so it is kind of hard to remember where it is. But maybe I do have to go down there. Maybe there's something up here I can do. I don't think Joker can get up here without using the fly command. So is it up here then? Okay, I'm gonna cut this out. This is probably pretty boring. Okay, so I'm gonna try, going down here now. Took a little bit of damage, falling off there. Hopefully, it won't be too much more damage! Ugh. Okay. Alright. It might be somewhere around here. Because I did not see it anywhere up there. I just find it weird that fall damage exists in the game, yet only Joker and Bruce Wayne can can actually take it, can actually experience the fall damage. I always found that weird. And I mean, for Batman himself, it's not weird because he uses that parachute thing. But why do Deathstroke and Ninja Bruce, or Vigilante Bruce Wayne, not take any damage? I always found that kind of strange, you know? I'm just going to cut it out until I actually find where it is, because I don't think you guys are going to want to watch it like this. Okay, so I found out where it was. So right around here. Yeah, okay. It looks believable that you'd be able to, you know, run over here. Okay, there it is.
Ah, and here I thought I'd finally met my intellectual equal. So much for that.
Where are the last two? There's one over here. And one over there. Alright.
Ah, and here I thought I'd finally met my intellectual equal. So much for that.
And no sound again. I don't know why that sometimes happens. Okay.
Kung Fu! You see that? Come on! Out of the way! Screw this!
still a long way to go.
Ah, and here I thought I'd finally met my intellectual equal. So much for that.
I don't know. In playing as Joker, the ground just seems to stop appearing at some point.
What are you doing back here, Taking a break from tearing up the city? Well, you're wasting your time. This tower's given up all its secrets. At least the ones your limited cognitive capacity allows you to process.
Yeah, I'm gonna use God mode because, well, I should be on the ground. It's not fair to start me on a building when I should be on the ground, and I think I was around here.
I've been looking for a good scrap.
Let's take him out!
Would it help if I...
Command will appear there, right? Yeah, okay. It does. You haven't noticed me yet?
Say your prayers, freak! Told me you should have stayed in bed this morning!
Down there? Maybe I'm supposed to do something with this generator. Let's try that.
Brains always triumph over brawn, my friend. Always.
Here's what I'm supposed to do.
And here I thought I'd finally met my intellectual equal. So much for that.
And it closed again, but at least I know I'm supposed to get past this part. Okay.
And here I thought I'd finally met my intellectual equal. So much for that.
I believe the last Riddler thing is in the courthouse where the courthouse or wait. Yeah, the courthouse. The abandoned courthouse where we which I think is where we fight Black Mask. I need to switch to Batman.
And here I thought I'd finally met my intellectual equal. So much for that.
Now just one more left.
And here I thought I'd finally met my intellectual equal. So much for that.
Let's go back to where we were again. Wait, can I still call the Batwing in here? I think I can. Oh, I can! Doesn't really make sense. We're right back. And I'm back. Now we're gonna go over to the last drug stash. And we're going to fight Black Mask at the end of this part. As which character, we'll find out. Okay. Alright, then. You might be able to... I don't know if those ledges would provide enough room to jump or not, but I don't really see another way to do it anyway. I guess you could go into those windows too. So, where would I be able to go in this kind of building?
Mandatory curfew is in effect. All citizens must stay in their homes. Immediately report any suspicious activity to the Gotham City Police Department.
Okay, I could probably break out of this window or something.
Something's wrong. The other guy should have been...
Normally I'd be able to grab onto this ledge at least.
No! Leave our boys alone! Too many of you nutjobs out tonight! Please! Neither! You're gonna add some muscle to your...
Right. That's probably a way I could do it if it was made for, you know, Red Hood to get around.
Back in again! Why'd you come here? I can take you!
Okay. Now the last one.
And here I thought I'd finally met my intellectual equal. So much for that.
Those guys didn't reappear. Alright, now to fight Black Mask himself.
And here I thought I'd finally met my intellectual equal. So much for that.
And who should I be for this battle? I'm going to be Deathstroke for the battle against Black Mask. Oh, it's probably here at the church. I can already go into the courthouse, right? So let's go to the church. That's probably where the last Riddler thing is, in that church. And I think I can already enter the courthouse because that's where you fight. It's where we fight. Where we fought Anarch. Pretty sure, at least. There was some Riddler stuff in there, though. So this is probably where the last are going to be. Spikes on top of there. I can't just jump over like I normally would. Maybe that sign would be able to get me over there. Might be able to jump up to there. Oops.
Who's that getting his... Stick to it! This'll bring the... You're just another victim! Just let me go!
Potential assignment incoming. Keep this channel open.
Still shows -1. Maybe it just shows -1 if Red Hood's after it no matter what. I don't know.
A mandatory curfew is in effect for all non-emergency service personnel. Citizens must remain in their homes until curfew is lifted. Anyone caught violating curfew will be prosecuted to the maximum extent of the law.
Alright, here we go. Now it's time to switch characters. Alright, here we go.
Just got word. The boss is on his way. The guy's a beast. Goes through all that crap tonight, and the first thing he does is get the business back up and running. Heard his girlfriend got popped, too. Damn. Takes a cold man to shrug off something like that. That's why he calls the shots.
Game froze. Maybe I have to do this part as Batman. Or something.
Takes a cold man to shrug off something like that. That's why he called.
Brains always triumph
Batman
over brawn,
may
my
have something
friend.
to say that's important.
Always.
We'll see.
Just got word. The boss is on his way. The guy's a beast. Goes through all that crap tonight, and the first thing he does is get the business back up and running.
Okay.
Heard his girlfriend got
Probably just have to take them out.
Takes...
And here I thought I'd finally met my intellectual equal. So much for that.
Hopefully the game won't freeze again. but if it does, I'll just do it as Batman.
Just got word. The boss is on his way.
The guy's a beast. Goes through all that crap tonight, and the first thing he does is get the business back up and running.
Heard his girlfriend got popped, too.
Damn. Takes a cold man to shrug off something like that.
That's why he calls the shots. Doesn't get distracted. They say the Penguin was behind the boss's kidnapping.
Okay, so maybe it only crashes if I go into tactical vision, so let's just avoid doing that.
Problem.
Guess you haven't heard. Someone's been coming after these things.
Whoa, what do you mean?
Where do you think everyone else is? They got taken out.
Man, I hope the boss gets here soon.
Okay, well, it's not legal, you know? So I'll just do this part as Batman, because without using smoke grenades, I guess I have to do the whole part without using smoke grenades, but I think that's just more trouble than it's worth.
Boss is on his way.
What do you mean? Where do you think everyone else is?
You know what? I'm going to try one more time as Deathstroke, and let's just avoid using smoke grenades. This might actually be doable.
Got taken out. The boss gets here.
Okay.
The guy's a beast. Goes through all that crap tonight, and the first thing he does is get the business back up and running.
Heard his girlfriend got popped, too.
Damn. Takes a cold man to shrug off something like that.
That's
I
why
guess
he
it's
calls
just,
the shots.
you know, like,
They say
automatic
the Penguin
for
was
me or
behind
something.
The boss's kidnapping. Wouldn't surprise me.
I can't use it.
Exactly friends. Yeah, but I thought we had a truce. So? Truces are made to be broken. Keep an eye on that canister. You know how much this stuff's worth? More than us, apparently. What's your problem?
Guess you haven't heard. Someone's been coming after these things. Where do you think everyone else is? They got taken out.
Man, I hope the boss gets here soon.
Okay, they know something's wrong now.
We got problems over here!
So I can't use smoke grenades. I mean, I guess I could. Maybe it works if I turn it off right away. I don't know. It's probably better not to risk it unless I absolutely can't see anything else I can do. And try to turn it off right away if I have to, if I had to use it.
Pretty sure I saw something.
Ugh. couldn't pounce anymore.
Oh, Moreau, he's worse than the last guy. Someone help me out!
Can do that. Thought I could do that. Cut him down with that right back again. So I did forget that script can do that.
Here we go again. Somebody gonna help me over here?
He's the last guy, right? Yep. Haha! I did it as Deathstroke! So, okay. So, when aiming it, I have to hit right trigger to switch to cluster mode. Okay. Now, where is that last canister? I really don't want to turn on, tactical vision now. It'll probably crash if I do. Aha! There it is! But I will have to be Batman for this part. Because there's that. Or do I? Hey! It's the last Enigma data pack! Yeah, I'm gonna have to be Batman for this part. Okay, so off camera I tried a few things of trying to get Deathstroke in this fight here, but nothing worked. I even tried to use save game here, right at this point, when you're fighting Black Mask. I decided to back up my save files before I did that, because it's kind of a strange place to save, and good thing I did, because breaks the game. So yeah, I just re-uploaded my old save files to my to the save folder and was able to save it. Good thing I did that. But yeah, this can only be done as Batman, as far as I can tell. So that's who we're gonna do it as.
With everything going on in Gotham tonight, you'll decide to waste your time with me. I'm touched.
Yeah. Poor Black Mask had the mask fused to his face.
Now, and I'll consider not coming after you. I can do this all night.
Hit me for real.
You really want to spend the night screwing around with me in here?
Think you can take us all?
You really should. Business, Pat. I've got the numbers here, Pat, which means I've got the advantage. Oh, come on.
There we go.
Alfred, let GCPD know Roman Sionis has been apprehended. They can pick him up at the church.
Straight away, sir.
So we've done that now. And we've completed Enigma 100%, right? Yep. What's that? Now, there's one more thing I think we might do with Enigma here.
You know what's so great about you, Batman? Even when I lose, I win. So go ahead, call the cops. They'll lock me up, sure. But my lawyer will have me out on bail before the sun's up. And you know what I'm gonna do when I get out? I'm gonna dedicate every waking minute to tracking you down and taking you out. And the best part is, there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Because that justice system you love so much, it's a scam. And you, well, you're the mark. Because you keep tossing us in, and we keep bouncing right back.
Now let's do the Enigma finale before we close out here.
Fight!
Brains always triumph over brawn, my friend. Always.
It's going to take a while to get over here. I'm not going to make you guys watch it. We are at Enigma's HQ. Now let's do the grand finale with Enigma before we close out this part here. Alright.
And here I thought I'd finally met my intellectual equal. So much for that.
Okay, here we go. Right.
Brains always triumph over brawn, my friend. Always.
And here's the grand finale, the Riddler Trophy. The only one in this game. Well, that's that. We're done with Enigma. He is done. And we'll continue this next time. So yeah, see you next time, everyone. Bye.